Welcome. Today we will be reading lesson 347 in the workbook. And from the text, chapter 30, section 5, the only purpose, paragraphs 7 through 11. And now for lesson 347. Anger must come from judgment. Judgment is the weapon I would use against myself to keep the miracle away from me. Father, I want what goes against my will, and do not want what is my will to have. Straighten my mind, my Father. It is sick. But you have offered freedom, and I choose to claim your gift today. And so I give all judgment to the one you gave to me to judge for me. He sees what I behold, and yet he knows the truth. He looks on pain, and yet he understands it is not real. And in his understanding, it is healed. He gives the miracles my dreams would hide from my awareness. Let him judge today. I do not know my will, but he is sure it is your own. And he will speak for me and call your miracles to come to me. Listen today. Be very still and hear the gentle voice for God, assuring you that he has judged you as the Son he loves. Let one's mind today be healed of its temptations to judge and condemn, and allow the mind to be mended of its self-righteous anger that only hurts oneself. For anger is never justified or required. Another's call for help does not justify attack, and yet one chooses to attack anyway. May one today surrender all judging to the one who judges truly and who is connected to the truth, not to be swayed by false ideas of loss and threat. One's condemnation is but a call for correction in order for the miracles that have been concealed to be seen. And may one today listen to the voice for truth, judging oneself honestly as the blessed creation of love itself. And now for our text reading for today, from chapter 30, section 5, the only purpose, paragraphs 7 through 11. When brothers join in purpose in the world of fear, they stand already at the edge of the real world. Perhaps they still look back and think they see an idol that they want. Yet has their path been surely set away from idols toward reality. For when they joined their hands, it was Christ's hand they took, and they will look on him whose hand they hold. The face of Christ is looked upon before the Father is remembered. For he must be unremembered till his Son has reached beyond forgiveness to the love of God. Yet is the love of Christ accepted first, and then will come the knowledge they are one. How light and easy is the step across the narrow boundaries of the world of fear, when you have recognized whose hand you hold. Within your hand is everything you need to walk with perfect confidence, away from fear forever, and to go straight on and quickly reach the gate of heaven itself. For he whose hand you hold was waiting but for you to join him. Now that you have come, would he delay in showing you the way that he must walk with you? His blessing lies on you as surely as his Father's love rests upon him. His gratitude to you is past your understanding, for you have enabled him to rise from chains and go with you together to his Father's house. An ancient hate is passing from the world, and with it goes all hatred and all fear. Look back no longer, for what lies ahead is all you ever wanted in your heart. Give up the world, but not to sacrifice. You never wanted it. What happiness have you sought here that did not bring you pain? What moment of content has not been bought at fearful price in coins of suffering? Joy has no cost. It is your sacred right, and what you pay for is not happiness. Be speeded on your way by honesty, and let not your experiences here deceive in retrospect. They were not free from bitter cost and joyless consequence. Do not look back except in honesty. And when an idol tempts you, think of this. There never was a time an idol brought you anything except the gift of guilt. Not one was bought except at cost of pain, nor was it ever paid by you alone. Be merciful unto your brother, then, and do not choose an idol thoughtlessly, remembering that he will pay the cost as well as you. For he will be delayed when you look back, and you will not perceive whose loving hand you hold. Look forward then in confidence. Walk with a happy heart that beats in hope and does not pound in fear. The will of God forever lies in those whose hands are joined. Until they joined, they thought he was their enemy. But when they joined and shared a purpose, they were free to learn their will is one. And thus the will of God must reach to their awareness. Nor can they forget for long that it is but their own. We are told in the text reading today that one's true happiness has no price. Yet when one chooses idols in the world, a heavy price is paid in terms of guilt and pain. For it is in the awareness that idols offer nothing besides suffering that one can understand there is no sacrifice in giving them up. One's temptations to seek idols in the world will not only delay one's own journey, but also that of others. For in seeking happiness in empty images outside oneself, one is unable to join with others in the shared purpose of healing the world of fear. For in this shared goal is love's presence revealed through the disappearance of all guilt and fear. And it is through forgiveness that one's shared will with others arises, and with the joyful recognition of a shared and unified self.